Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week. Seems like these weeks are just going so fast. It's kind of crazy. So, we kind of, as of like yesterday, today, have officially moved out of Taurus season into Gemini season. Um, yeah, it's a little bit of a not a fresh start. Um, it is. We went through that 0 point. Um, it's kind of encouraging us to be a little more open minded, being more mindful, having mindful communication with people. Um, Sort of the big theme is be adaptable too. So that always says to us like changes are going to be coming in and out. So just watch for those. And then, whereas in like a Taurus season, it's like I said, it was earth based. So, but that's also our lower chakras. So, solar plexus and down to root. Um, Whereas when we move now into Gemini season, we're kind of moving up and above. So, our higher chakras. Um, Always, always staying grounded and centered at root chakra and at heart chakra, but connecting more with our these upper chakras, so throat, third eye, and crown, connecting to our higher self more. So just being, yeah, I say spending more time this month being mindful, adaptable, um, being more uh, communi- communicative, communication. Oh my gosh, can't say it, can't do it, right? But there is an emphasis on like talking about things and our feelings and all of that kind of stuff, and that it's the time to share that with friends and others. So, um, yeah, talk out your feelings, talk out um, our thoughts and our prayers of like where we're heading moving forward. So, yeah, it's just another. I would say our big work is to pay attention to these higher chakras. So our intuition, our um, just our connection to the universe. But let's see what the cards have to say for the start of this week. Um, yeah, I could tell too, like when I intuitively picked the cards, it was like really focused on, we have like the Keepers of the Light deck, which, um, yeah, Keepers of the Light, Work Your Light, and then the Starseed Oracle. So as we connect to these higher chakras, we're also connecting to our cosmic family up there. Um, so it seems like that's sort of more the energy where we're headed and where we're supposed to pull a lot of our strength and resources and ideas and communication. So we first got the Lovers, which is I see the divine in myself reflected in another. So that's good. It's just we're coming into a time of being more angelic and more coming back into communion with people, talking, uh, hugging, holding, um, and just knowing we're all going through this process together divinely. All right. What else have we got for the overall for this week? Yeah, I didn't get too much intuitive information about what this read was. Sometimes I get like a really good idea of where the week is going to head. So it'll be a mystery, like for me as well. We just had a rip roaring thunderstorm and rain coming down, and I got stuck outside in it. Actually, got really soaking wet. But it was just awesome. It just well, now I'm sure we're gonna have 50 million sirens because there was a lot of water that came down. We got renewal again, like we did yesterday at the end of holding space. So, or sorry, at the beginning. So yeah, this really feels like that's the kind of energy. It doesn't feel harsh. We've had lots of upgrades coming in, so yeah, it's sorry when there's sirens. I learned from being at the David Pramell concert. I'm gonna say a prayer for that person. He sounds really close too. Renewal. We're renewing our spirit, our soul. We're starting. We're starting from 0 point. We're moving forward. a renewal of our light, right? Our heart light, and getting all these energetic, I call them like they're like little circles of um, sacred geometry on there. And so we're really, coming into our own and starting again. And, but not just starting again, but we're like tapping into this very powerful part of us, um, and starting to use and see our abilities. So let's see what the portal card holds for this week. Again, I think we might just be out of it, but we were still in that sun, or with the Pleiadian portal, so it should still be in effect. But let's see what this says for a portal card. That's kind of ooh, the Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. We've had this before too, but it's just like, yeah, this is like a really return to self, but now it's return to our true divine self. We are able to now see what that looks like. It's what we've always been. So we're renewing our sacred contract, like why we came to this earth and what we're gonna do, and um, so it's more apparent now, and it's like, okay, this is who we are. This is the new you. The new you is a divinely spiritual sovereign being that needs to start, working their energy and, all the things we need to do to help transform the planet, right? But the big thing is that it's an inside job. It's always been there. It's the Wizard of Oz analogy, right? You really don't need to go on the journey, but it teaches you things, right? Everything's always been, right? Home is where the heart is. Wherever your heart is, that's home. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. I feel like, just again, I'm going to go back to this card because it also just has this peaceful calm to it, where like it's just finally, like we've been through the ringer and back, right? So it's still in that phase of like, take it easy and rest, and observe and allow things to, continue to unfold in our lives. Because that's sort of, I feel like there's a much easier ease and grace to things since that last, since the end of the eclipse, and then having last week to kind of like sort it out in our bodies. And now we're coming into the space of really seeing what we have to work with and starting to like utilize those, but not, it's not like a gung ho, like go and start, manifesting magic right, left, and center. There's this definite sense of ease with it. So, yeah. And just remember, continue to be open-minded and adaptable as like things change, and we discover how this new thing works, right? All right, let's take a look at the week and see what we're looking at for each day. I'm going to read every day today. All right, let's take a look at Monday. Yeah, I feel like this week's going to be about like whatever the read comes up as every day. It'll just be sort of almost like little hints about the things we can do, and just small ways to implement, uh, really seeing about these new energies. So, ooh, I'm just shooting cards everywhere. I'll just pull it, get them up here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this Ooh, yeah. This is like, the reason I'm blown away is because we are just like these cards, like straight off the bat for Monday is connect to your higher self, and like we have the potential, it sounds like, and I'm feeling for the rest of the week, to really connect to that deep spiritual side of ourselves, where all the magic is and all of that. I think, and what I'm just being told is that All we need to do is spend the 5 minutes a day for the whole week just implementing or trying new thought processes. Again, being open minded to the information that's coming in, how you use that, but using that 5 minutes a day of mindfulness to get that information um, so that you can integrate it. So the first one we got was the divine director, which is like like this close to the big guy. No, it's not the big guy. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So yeah, just that's the key there is that we're being guided. Information is coming in. Um, yeah, I'm really just they're just hammering it right now. Like sit down for 5 minutes and just listen and connect to your higher self. Because the next card we got is yes. Yes, just say yes. But look at the thing about this is that in the card, they're working their magic. Like they're connecting to, higher sources of meditation and light. So it's it's just like these downloads, not even downloads anymore. They're just like the information is just right there. Be open and say yes because like let's baby step learn things each day. And then by the end of the week, I mean, we can see what kind of magic that adds up to. And the other card we got is big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Again, we're just getting that just like they're like, start tuning into this because all the answers that we're ever seeking are there, right? The Holy Grail, like the answers are all inside of us. But if we don't take that 5 minutes of mindfulness to listen, sometimes we'll get signs and symbols and things like that. But they're just, yeah, we're just really being asked to connect and listen, right? Communication, mindful communication, like the theme of this week. All right, that's Monday. Let's see what our next few days have in store. All right, let's look at Tuesday. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like as I'm doing this, I'm just like really at peace, like in a calm and like not worrying about anything, but just knowing that there's so much, it's like you can, I can feel the field around us. Um, yeah, it's great. It's not intense either. It's just like, it's amazing though that it's all there for the taking. So, um, definitely stepping up our game to, um, to, ooh, that card just moved on its own. it, it completely turned. That's pretty, oh, we got two there. Okay. So it's interesting. Tuesday, our work. I feel like every day is just going to be about work. So Monday, it was just making sure we're connected and listening and being open minded. Tuesday, we still have a bit of ancestral healing or clearing to do. So we got White Eagle, which is ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now, which is amazing because the very next card we got is Break the Chain, which is ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So there's just one little niggly bit that, when you go to do your mindfulness, if nothing immediately comes to you, but just make sure your intention is that you're asking your higher self and your guides to connect you in with your ancestral line. And the intention is that to heal whatever is left. You may not have an inkling about what that is, but they're just asking for us to pay attention to it. And by paying attention to it, um, whether that's connecting with an ancestor, that they'll be able to clear that lineage, right? So again, asking whatever your belief system is, if you want Archangel Michael there to clear and cut those cords, or just the ancestor themselves might be able to do that, or you could even call in White Eagle because he obviously, um, you know, can help with the clearing of that energy. So just again, you may not know what it is, and you don't really have to know, but just again, being asked this week to tune in for 5 minutes a day and fix these little things. It's like we're in this like it's either like we're writing a book or a computer program, and there's just tiny little details that we need to look at and correct so that when at the end of the week when we publish our information, it's, all our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed. That's totally what I'm getting for this week. We got two cards. We got two cards. So the first one is Inner Earth. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. So I still feel like that's the energy coming off of like switching from Taurus into Gemini. So um, if in that process of doing that ancestral work, you do discover that something that's like is a bit deserving or disturbing, just understand that you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings, new beginnings are coming. That's the really key piece. We also got the double mission card. Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. It's interesting because like it's like there's something about fitting that in with this ancestral piece. And it's almost like making sure that you are being your true authentic self, that we're not letting past conditioning from our family, their belief systems, their belief systems. It's all handed down to us, right? Like I am not capable of doing this because my family's always been in lack and poor, and I can't do this. So it's changing mindset, but just knowing that you need to serve the world now by being your true authentic self. So whatever that is, um, clear that family karma and lineage and move forward in the way that you want to for your life, not factoring in any of that old story. That's the big thing, right? We're in between stories right now. We're writing the new one. Um, so we have to stop bringing in that old mindset. And it's very hard. It creeps in very fast, right? It's kind of how we built ourselves up and who it's part of who we are, but it's not our true authentic self, right? So yeah, just know that new solutions are coming, but we do have to do the work around letting these, correcting these little pieces. So that's Tuesday's work. And Wednesday. Interesting week so far. I'm gonna have to watch this back and make sure I'm doing these things every day. I probably should have written down a day by day on that. Okay, we're back at that. Hey, Phew. Interesting. I feel like this is a bit of a kind of a continuation from yesterday. So normally I was gonna read this first, but we're gonna go to this middle card first. And the reason is because don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? This still feels like a bit of a continuation from yesterday, where it's like something we're doing is out of alignment because we're listening to an old story, whether that's ancestral or just within our, I mean, it's all ancestral, even if it's with your current family, right? Um, I'm going to read these backwards, I think. I just feel like that. Okay. And then we got your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Again, we're the ones that came here to write our new story, right? We have to stop living that old narrative. It's, it's a broken record in our head, and it just goes on, and it is not serving us. So it looks like on Wednesday we need to just do a little bit more work around that, because when we're dimming ourselves or making ourselves be less out in the world, we're not able to do full manifestation and create and all of that, because we're suppressing ourselves, our true nature. So I would suggest, like, what it seems to be the piece around this for the 5 minutes of meditation or mindfulness is really, I don't even know, like, making sure that you're, like, it's almost like start painting a canvas, like, really checking in on the things you're wanting to manifest, because we need to have some accountability there for not shutting ourselves down, right? And clearing this narrative, whatever it is that's holding you back. Because um, the card we got is Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. This could be a family thing. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. What I'm really getting from this card, though, is the easiest way to clear this is to bring in Mother Mary and help and ask her to sit with her, to infuse the situation with love and peace. Because again, sometimes we can't physically forgive somebody for whatever reason. Um, they may not be around anymore. We're not connected to them anymore. But it's just in our hearts, we need to hold love and peace for them in that situation so that we can let it go. So, again, just double checking where you might be thwarting yourself, or having that bad self-talk, where you're like, I can't do this, like, who am I to do this? And then really focusing on this, the whole premise of add love and light to it, love and peace, um, and like just moving forward and focusing on, again, what are we going to paint? We have a blank canvas right now, like complete blank canvas, and we don't, like, so, like, in the sense of life, I would say, like, go get new brushes, get new paints. Don't paint with the same colors that our family and our ancestors have. Um, and don't do it the way, like, they might have been abstract art and you might be more realist. Like, it's a big metaphor right now, and it's kind of crazy, but the stuff does need to be cleared, because it's holding us back, right? We're dimming ourselves, we're diminishing our abilities. Like, our abilities don't come in fully when we're suppressing them. They just can't. They don't. It's not the right energetic match. Um, so at the same time, though, you can't just be like, it's going to be fun and that's all love and light. And it's like, that's not going to work either. It's like, find the thing that's like, that's the stumbling block that's holding you back, because we got to start, working this new energy. Um, yeah. So if you get into your mindfulness and you're just, nothing's coming, I would just say, just ask, call in Mother Mary and ask to sit in love and peace and see what answers come to you. Let's see what's going on Thursday. Oh, good. Nice. Okay, I see where this is going. So oops, two there. Um, so far, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, uh, it's feeling like we were just clearing the lower chakras still. So Monday, root, Tuesday, sacral, uh, Wednesday, solar plexus, right? That's funny, because solar plexus for Wednesday is a lot about not just willpower, but also like self sabotage when it's out of balance, right? Bad self talk. So now here for Thursday, it looks like we're on heart chakra. So we'll see if we just are moving up the line here, which means I might have to read Sunday. Okay, so Thursday, Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So, taking those lovely lessons from Mother Mary yesterday of peace and love, and giving and receiving love as well in balance, our heart opening up. We got you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. True north again. It's always these alignments of like, where are you headed? What do you want? You're already doing it though. We're already on the path. Again, we're overthinking this. Again, because of the heart awakening, return to heart center. We also got play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. We've had this in the last couple of weeks too with some fairies. We're like, guys, lighten up. Um, Keep facing your true north is like totally that ringing out though. It's like that thing of like, we know our intentions. We know this is part of discovering our true divine self, and our sovereignty and what we believe and being authentic and all of that. Don't stray from the path. I think we're all, like, so facing true north and keep moving forward, instead of well, maybe I should be doing this or maybe I should be doing that. The guides are just really saying right now, you already have your answers. You're already on the path. Just keep doing these little bits of work. Everything is fine. But this one I love, play. Have some lighten up, everybody. Because the last card we got is the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Again, so let's connect into heart chakra on Thursday, and connect into higher self and the universe and see again what information comes. And if you're not getting exact messages on the path, don't panic right now. This is a slow process. It's not a slow process, but it's happening exactly how it should. It's unfolding as it should. Um, yeah, just let's not be so serious. Take a breather, and just just do the little bits of work. We're talking about 5 minutes a day of just connection. That's all we're asking for at this point. Um, that's Thursday. Now taking a look at Friday. I kind of love the piece of this week. So it's interesting too, like having both those very feminine energies of Mother Mary and Lady Nada, and just really being as heart centered as possible. So again, always go back to that. All right, let's look at Friday here. What do we got going on? Did you? Okay. Oop, there's two there again. What do we got? Interesting. Like some of these should have come up. Like anyway, okay. So the first thing for Friday, again, some more big feminine sort of energy, charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and ye shall receive. Don't be afraid to, I feel like sometimes too, it's like, I can't ask for that. That's some of the conditioning that's probably coming in from our past. I can't ask for that. Who am I to ask for that? You are a child of the universe, and whatever you need right now, you ask for it because we need the help to get us through this time. And we have this team of people or spirit behind us that are just waiting for us to ask so that they can send it. We live in a free will universe. So if I don't ask for it, they can't just send it to me. Like it doesn't work like that. We have to ask. And the reason that it's interesting for this too is we got Mintanka, which is Mitakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. All this is saying to me is that we're stepping up into this mission now. Um, and all of that connection is so much closer, and we just need to take the time to do it. And so instead of being longing and sad or belonging, we came here for this reason. And our job is to be light workers and to go help, right? So being in prayer and contemplation, asking our guides and team for help. Because the other thing we got is called, which is soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. And we also got star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. We're really getting this calling to just really come into our own of like the truth of who we are. We are these light workers. We did come to assist in this big transformation of this planet. So I forgot what day I'm on. Friday, I think. It's just about started, like we're at the end of the week now. And it's funny because if I'm going up the chakras, Friday would be throat, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Um, we're just being asked in so many ways to connect and pray and listen to the guidance we're being given. Again, all the answers are right there. Definitely look, taking a deeper look. If you want some truth to be revealed, you have to like uncover it a little bit, right? And again, this is our calling, this light work, this is what we came to do. So by Friday, it's really like, you know, a really like that's our throat chakra, right? It's authenticity. It's our it's part of our discernment with third eye. It's like really uh just letting us know we're already doing it, right? We got that yesterday. Like, it's fine. Just really start to embrace and embody all this energy by Friday. And taking a look at Saturday. Yeah, there's so much. We're having so much doubt. I could just like that's what these cards are saying, and then they're just like, no, it's fine, you've got this. It's like, okay, the first one we got is Katumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Holy Grail. Already there. You are what you seek. Trust what you know. So, this isn't just about calling and getting an answer from the universe. This is about us listening to ourselves. And when that intuition kicks in and we hear that voice or that thought or that dream or that vision, that we're like, yep, that's it. I trust it, right? So far I've been reading and we've kind of been going up the chakras. So now we're at third eye, our intuition. Um, we already know all this. We've known this all our lives. It's just that we came here and we totally forgot it. So we also got the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. We've been doing this so many lifetimes. Now we're just all, this is the thing though, we're merging the light all together into one point, into finite points, so that we're able to access and use this energy. Okay, this is like, it's killing me. We also got Lost Lands, Soul Memories, and Gifts. You've done this before. Like, I can't tell you any other way. By Saturday, it's just like, you already have this intuition. You are a star seed. You are a light worker. You've been doing this through many lifetimes to get to this point so that you could be here for now. And just, you have to start trusting yourself and the information you're getting. That's totally what I'm getting is we're not trusting any information we're getting. Like, no, I'm not capable of that. Again, we keep bringing in that stupid old story. Like, just, we got to burn that story, or I don't know what we have to do with it. But by on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, you really got to like release that. Like, and then by the weekend, by Saturday, Sunday, really just walking into your new energy and your new self and embracing it because this is what you came for. This is what we all came for. That's Saturday. Okay, I am going to read Sunday. Normally, I don't in this reading because um, we go to Holding Space Sunday, and that's pretty much covering that day. But seeing as this is sort of worked up the chakras, we would be at Crown by Sunday. So I'm going to do the read for it and see what we have to say. All right. Whoop. Yeah, I'm dropping cards everywhere. Like, is two coming out? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we got two cards from the Keepers of the Light for Sunday. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Thank God. That's what we've been trying to do this whole week. Is all that old stuff from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is clearing. So just know this is going through a phase and a cycle. We're very much, like I said, we're at the 0 point. So there's been an ending, right? That eclipse was the big ending of just removing all that old storyline and narrative that we've been like feeding into our whole lives, in order to let the new come in. So illusions are revealed and released, and there's a beginning. The ending happened. The beginning has started. This is the beginning. We also got Commander Ashtar, which is a complete call to our galactic family. And the card is, and this is Crown Chakra, call to action. The call to action is the connection, is connecting to our higher self and starting to operate with that higher consciousness in our everyday life through this physical body. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Again, this is like throat. It is. It's all the upper chakras. Throat, third eye, intuition, crown, connection to source. We need to start walking the talk of being a higher consciousness. But it's like learning to speak a different language all over again, or like for the first time, and it's learning to walk for the first time. So go easy on yourself, but just know this is, it's not even out with the old, in with the new. The old is gone, done, finished. Leave it there. Let's start moving into the new. And how we do that is by doing this work of being mindful, connected, asking our guides, all of it, just being the light we want to see in the world, right? We also got Lemuria, which is creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. You're already doing it. Didn't we have that as well? We came here to do this. We're headed there. It's good. We got this. We just have to do our little bit of work of like letting go of the past and moving forward. Okay, and so we also got the last card is the Courageous Peony, which is multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. I get it. Like when you're out and like with your friends and family, if they're not on the same journey yet, and you're um, talking about all this stuff, they're gonna be like, "What is up with this person?" Like, but the thing is that it's like I just said, we need to be the light we want to see in the world. If we can't put ourselves out there fully and be like, "This is who I am. This is what I believe. I am a divine sovereign being, and this is my truth." And we're not saying to people, you now have to follow my truth and you have to accept me and be me, be like me. We're just saying, this is who I am. Hopefully, you know, the best thing we can do is we accept each other exactly as we are, whatever that truth is. And it doesn't matter. And then we combine that energy together to build heaven on earth. This is how it's done. But if we're shying away and dimming ourselves down and in the background all the time, we're not doing what we came here to do. We came here to shine our light. We have to present ourselves to the world and say, this is who I am. I am that I am. It's all of what Holding Space Sunday was about. So it's kind of funny because it always carries through, right? So we see it through this week. It's all about the declaration of you. of who you are, of connecting to your higher self and putting it out there, um, that you are a divine child of the universe and you're here and ready to shine. So that's Sunday. Let's see what the sum up for the week is. All right, let's sum up this week. It's been a very interesting week, in my opinion. Ooh, that one just was like bouncing out at me, which is hilarious because it's the Fool, which is the 0 point, the starting, see, the zero, the Fool. New beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. I ask the question and cultivate with an open mind. Completely Gemini season, open mind. Have an open mind, open communication, talk and share with others, connect to your higher self. I ask the question, whatever it is you need to know, ask this week. Ask and receive, and cultivate with an open mind. Yeah, this is the new beginning. It's the new beginning is coming. It's awesome. I love it. All right, let's see what these guys say. And I gotta go eat some dinner. I'm hungry. And this video usually takes a good couple hours to. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. The card on this is dependability. Um, it's funny though because this in this deck to me is the Lover's card. So again, you may not know or have a twin flame, or maybe you're connected in different ways within the universe. They could be on a different dimensional field. Um, but this to me is just saying we have somebody in our corner, whether that's a spirit guide or a trusted friend on this planet, uh, that we can connect to. And the thing I love about this picture is that they're working together and completely balanced chakras right through. Um, there's something about the nature of tapping in and tuning in. So again, whether you have that person physically here with you on this planet, whether it's just your connection to your higher self, is that in like we're better together in prayer and meditation. Really, when you have that connection um, with spirit guides, whatever it is, that's what we're being asked to do a lot this week. Is just really um, connect with spirit. We can depend on them. They're very dependable. And that energy we're creating together is this rise up that we're looking for. So, yeah, it's really about this week about just being connected and listening, um, and believing in yourself and being the light you want to see in the world, right? All right. Okay, and again, so we've had this a couple times at the end. Gaia gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmissions, getting transmissions, and Earth intelligence. It's just letting us know that yeah, that's also coming. It's coming in like we've had solar flare after solar flare. Like I think they said like 80 in the last 2 weeks or something. Like it's an insane amount. So there is lots of wisdom and information coming in. I'm just getting the key part of this is that we just need to like really connect with our spirit team and allow whatever comes to flow out. Like this is a new beginning, and yeah, we don't know how to work this energy. Um, we've never had to work this energy. Sorry, I'm just being told to do one more of these, so we'll see if it clarifies it a bit because it's like stymieing me a little bit. Just in that, it's like if we don't have that person to connect with on that level, um, it feels like it's just connecting to our higher self. Okay. We also have magnetism again with all the chakra colors in there. Um, it might be that we're in the middle of attracting this person. They could be an actual physical person on this planet. So, yeah, it's like we're being drawn. Oh, I shuffled those so I don't have that card. We're being drawn together to work in union, to work together. So that's coming up for the end of the week. So just keep an eye on that and see what manifests for you. All right, enjoy the week. Take good care of yourselves. Don't be hard on yourselves. Have a little fun. Play at this. Enjoy these new energies as they come in. Enjoy the gifts and the grace and the love that you've always had. Um, and you didn't have to go like on this big adventure for it, but we did. And now we're here to integrate this and move forward and build heaven on earth, you guys. It's happening. Remember, it's happening. I just love that word. Build heaven on earth, creating heaven on earth, right? Creating. We still have to do the painting, right? You've got to paint that canvas. All right. Enjoy the week. Take care. I love you.